It all started one sunny afternoon when my dog, Max, was playing in the backyard. Max is a friendly golden retriever who loves everyone in the neighborhood. But as usual, HOA Karen had something to complain about. From her vantage point across the street, she thought Max barking was disturbing the peace. Without hesitation, she called animal control, claiming that my dog was aggressive and dangerous. A few hours later, a pair of officers showed up at my door. I explained calmly that Max was perfectly friendly, and they let him stay after observing him. I was relieved, thinking the drama was over. But Karen wasn't done. The very next morning, I noticed Karen pacing in her yard, holding her phone, probably planning her next move. A few days later, I got the news. Animal control had visited her house. Turns out, while she was so focused on targeting Max, she hadn't realized her own cat, Whiskers, had been reported by a neighbor for wandering into other people's yards. Animal control had investigated and, due to repeated complaints, decided to take Whiskers into temporary custody until she could prove she was a responsible pet owner. I tried not to smirk when I heard this, but it was hard. Karen had spent so much time trying to cause trouble for me, only for the law to turn the situation back on her. Even more ironic, Whiskers was a pampered indoor cat who rarely left her house, but neighbors had seen her slipping out and scratching at their flower beds. Karen had ignored warnings, so when animal control came knocking, they had no choice but to take action. Word of what happened spread quickly in the neighborhood. People were whispering about the irony of the situation. The woman who tried to ruin everyone else's life ended up losing her own pet. Meanwhile, Max continued his happy life, running around the yard without a care. Eventually, Karen was forced to attend mandatory pet owner classes and pay a fine before she could get Whiskers back. By then, the neighborhood had learned a valuable lesson: you can't bully others without consequences. From that day on, Max and I enjoyed peaceful afternoons without interference. And Karen? She became a little quieter, at least about my dog. Karma had a funny way of teaching lessons, and in this case, it made sure that the neighborhood's favorite dog got his justice, while the troublemaker learned a lesson she wouldn't forget anytime soon.